Okay, we're already hopping in. That match history didn't look too pretty, I'm not gonna lie. I was obviously being polite to my fellow commentators saying, you know, made the winner of ExKirby and GP, but, you know, I'm not doing statistics at uni, but something tells me that this is not looking great for the Mii Gunner here. We'll see what he's got cooking though. I'm interested to see what GP does to counterplay ExKirby, because I would think ExKirby is very much has a flowchart, and GP's good at adapting to players with habits. He's a very strong adapter, I would say. So I wonder what he's got up his sleeve just to deal with this Mii Gunner character. So I'm just curious. Oh my god, a Nair down air? What the hell? That's not true, is it, ever? Oh, that was good timing. I'm surprised. I thought he was going to miss that, I'm not going to lie. I was like, what the hell? He did that. He released too early, but nah, he caught it. He knows what he's doing. I need to shut up. And yeah, I really feel like the name of the game here is GP's advantage state right now. He's going to prove he's gonna prove why he won the last 6 sets in a row, and it's because he's got this lethal advantage state. That ExKirby is just a little too impatient in, perhaps. You know, I think the guy definitely, if there's one thing I would say ExKirby has to work on, it's that disadvantage. So, you know, a lot of panic options in the corner, a lot of mashy options in the corner, not many sensible ones, kind of easy to play around. Especially when you're a Swordie. Swordies are really good at dealing with poor disadvantage state. I feel like that's the fundamental strength of Sword characters in the game. A lot of people think it's neutral. I would respectfully disagree. I don't think it's neutral. I think it's advantage state. I think Swordies have really good advantage state when they're better than the opponent. I think that's the strength of Swordies. That's why sword characters are honest. There's no dishonest sword characters in the game. Except maybe Roy, because he's not really a Swordie. He's a brawler. He's like Mario, you know. He's an exception. Honestly, looking more even than I expected right now. GP has the lead nevertheless, but God, parry down tilt, doing the down tilt a bit too fast. Should have done a down smash instead, I guess. Oh, the cross map dash grab is like, yeah, I'm finished. If I get hit by that, I'm like, what on earth, man? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That's like a real like momentum changer in sets. Especially when you're a character who doesn't even get much reward off a grab. Like, he didn't even need to grab me. He got 5% off that grab. He committed to a 2-second animation to get 5%. That's how badly I'm downloaded. Like, it's tough. It's tough. ExKirby clearly doesn't believe in momentum shifts, though, because, you know, it's dead even. See if he can pull something out right now with this trusty Mii Gunner pick. Bad DI on the Nair up end. Not going to matter, though, because he's at too low percent. GP with the insane call out on that neutral get up. Wow, that was really impressive. Cloud's not honest. Cloud is honest. He's just easy, but he's still honest. Like, there is no universe where you lose to a Cloud player and you're like, man, I was the better player and I lost. No. If you lose to a Cloud player, you were the worst player in that set. Like, Cloud doesn't get cheap wins while being the better player. He doesn't carry. He's honest. I don't like being easy does not correlate with being dishonest. They're not, you can be easy and honest. Like, that mutual exclusivity is not a thing. It's not real. Anyway, you know who is honest? Ike, because his character is terrible. And if you lose against him, you are terrible. His bear says otherwise. Bruv, you know exactly what his bear's going to do. You know exactly. It's not minecart, it's not block, it's not electric. You know exactly what Cloud Bear is going to do. It's like medium speed, long range, safe. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's always landing as well. You never see rising back air. If someone does rising back air, like, it's not an option. You could do it, but you would just do cross slash instead in the same place, realistically. It's so basic. It's just basic fundamentals. It's just, yes, Aegis are very honest. Aegis is an honest character. Pyramithra is honest. Once again, you've never lost to a Pyramithra player and been like, man, I was a better player and I still lost. That doesn't happen. You can't name carried Pyramithra players. All the ones I know have decent amount of fundies. Because they don't carry. They're really good. Pyramithra is disgusting. They're really good. Honest and dishonest. You know what? I don't know. I think what would be easier would be name a character and then I'll say if they're honest or dishonest. Bruv, Cosmos is honest. He plays honest characters. He played Inkling, and after Inkling, he tried playing, like, he plays Prime Mithra. Both those characters are honest. Like, Cosmos is not carried, bro. That guy was top 10 in the world with Corrin in Smash 4, and Corrin was, like, not even top 10 in that game. She was top tier, but she wasn't top 10, you know? Like, he's honest. Hot take dishonest characters. I don't think so, because I think I'm a chanter of honesty. I think I like calling things honest when other people would call them dishonest. Like, I call way more characters honest than the average person. So many people are so quick to claim dishonesty when I think they're just completely wrong and they can't handle that they don't know the matchup or they don't know the archetype, like, game plan because they're a bad player. That's a down smash, bro. You can, like, don't worry. You did not know what smash attack that was. That's hilarious. Min Min is dishonest, yeah, but I think almost everybody would agree Min Min is dishonest. Thing is, it's weird because obviously every character in the game is manageable if you have aptitude in the matchup, right? Like Steve, Kazuya, like, are the obvious dishonest characters, and like they're still manageable if you have aptitude in the matchup. But I think the idea is, man, I don't know. I would say the idea is if you don't know the matchup, how likely are you to get blown up? And also, how unique is the matchup? Like, Cloud is not a unique matchup. Paramithra is not a unique matchup. Do you know what I mean? But Steve is very unique. Min Min is very unique. Kazu's very unique. Sonic's very unique. Snake's very unique. Game & Watch is very unique. Just to throw out like 10 examples. Pac-Man's very unique. I think that can lend itself towards dishonesty, because then you can just abuse matchup inexperience. But like, saying Cloud is not honest. If you do not know the Cloud matchup and you enter tournaments, like DQ, like go home. Like, why do you not know the Cloud matchup entering tournaments? What is wrong with you? It's so simple. And like, there are like 20 other characters that play exactly like him. All right, goodbye.